Hey, good morning. This is Alan Buchanan from Lee & Associates, and I provide location advice to owners and to occupants of industrial buildings in Southern California. The last time we talked, I gave you the characteristics that differentiate a distribution warehouse building. Today I want to give you the characteristics that differentiate what I describe as a manufacturing building. Now, I'm here at the corner of Business Center Drive in Collins in the city of Orange. And I've happened upon a corner here where I can point out a few of the characteristics of a manufacturing building. The main thing that defines a manufacturing building is it's where a company makes things and produces goods. And as you can see into the ground level truck loading door there, that's one of the characteristics. The fact that they have ground level loading doors, the fact that the building has a fenced yard area. You can see partially into the fenced yard area. These buildings generally aren't as high from a ceiling standpoint as a distribution building. A manufacturing building, frankly, can be a minimum of 14 feet under beam inside the warehouse, and frankly as tall as 22 to 24 feet. But generally a manufacturing company is not concerned with the height of the warehouse because the plant space, the warehouse space if you will, is consumed with machinery and with raw materials. The other thing that differentiates a manufacturing building is the percent of office that's contained in the building. Typically a distribution building is going to have a very minimal amount of office space because they don't employ a lot of people in the office space. Maybe they have a dispatcher or something of that nature. But a manufacturing building generally will have a minimum of 10% of its total square footage in office space, and frankly as much as 25 or 30%. Because most of the functions within the manufacturing operation on an office standpoint are contained. Accounting, purchasing, maybe the C-level folks that occupy and own the building. So that is another differentiator. As a result of that, the parking ratio, the number of parking spaces per 1,000 square feet of building are also higher than a distribution building. So generally with a manufacturing building, you're going to find a minimum of 2 parking spaces per 1,000 square feet of total building. Now this building happens to be a concrete tilt-up industrial building. We see a lot of those in Southern California. In other parts of the country you see a lot more in terms of metal buildings, and you can see that metal building across the way houses the Orange County Public Works, and so they do a lot of their machinery maintenance and what have you there. But it also can look like the one I'm going to pan across the street here. A little bit of a combination of metal as well as concrete tilt-up there on the front. And you can also see some craneways and some activity in the yard area back there. So 3 quick examples of manufacturing buildings in Southern California. Once again, what differentiates it? The clear height in the warehouse, the amount of office space, the amount of parking, and also the power feed into the building. Typically a distribution building won't be concerned with power, whereas a manufacturing building will, because once again the plant space is used to power machinery and such. So I hope this was helpful. Make it a great day, everybody. Talk to you on the other side.